Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. A call for a domestic disturbance led police to find a drug distribution location in Hazleton. Police were called out just before 3 this morning to 127 East Maple Street on the second floor, an apartment there for a domestic disturbance with a possible overdose victim in that apartment. Officers knocked on the door. Multiple people began to flee from that apartment, some jumping out a second-story window. Officers pursued the fleeing actors on foot. One male was apprehended after a short foot pursuit, all others still on the run. Other officers remained on the scene to check on the reported overdose victim in the home. Officers say they located approximately 820 bags of suspected heroin, as well as 8 handguns that were out in plain view at the location. A search also discovered $1,800 in cash, 6 cell phones, an additional handgun, and packaging materials. The male that was apprehended after fleeing the home was taken to Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton, to be treated for an ankle injury. He sustained that when he jumped out of the window, but there was no concern for his injury, and he didn't live at that location. Mahanoy City Police seized weapons and drugs from a South Carolina man on Saturday. It happened near the intersection of East Mahanoy Street and South First Street. 32-year-old Stephen Osborne was charged with multiple criminal violations after being taken into custody. He was found to be under the influence while behind the wheel of a operating vehicle. Police also found several loaded weapons, body armor, heroin, meth, and drug paraphernalia. He was charged with a total of 8 criminal offenses and taken to the Schuylkill County Prison for failure to post $15,000 cash bail. A man wanted in Schuylkill County was arrested Friday for drug possession in Mahanoy City. 22-year-old Austin Kramer was wanted on a Schuylkill County bench warrant. At the time of his arrest, police found him to be in possession of a controlled substance and drug-related paraphernalia. He was taken to the Schuylkill County Prison. A Shenandoah woman faces charges after she allegedly broke into someone's house and threatened those inside. According to police, 38-year-old Tammy Theraquay smashed a front window of a home on Cherry Street on May 15th. Theraquay also allegedly threatened another woman in the home. Another witness at the scene said she punched her, then took the house key without permission. She was then charged with robbery, making terroristic threats, reckless endangering another person, among similar charges. She remains free on $25,000 bail, with a preliminary hearing set for June 21st. You can now call, email, or text Hazleton City about problems that may plague the city where you are. WYLN's Gary Perna has more.
Hazleton's mayor, Jeff Cassat, has set up ways for residents to report potholes, high grass, and other problems in the city. All you have to do is send a text or an email, or just pick up the phone and make a call.
This week we set up emails, phone lines, and texting options for people to bring non-emergency issues to the city. There is potholes at hazletoncity.org. high grass at hazletoncity.org. You can also text the number 570-459-4961 or call that number.
The mayor said a bilingual receptionist will take the information and turn it over to the proper departments within the city. Cassat said this opens up another line of communication with city residents.
And gets our workers on the street more. Instead of having somebody sit in the code department and answer phone calls and respond. This way we're accepting them and they can go. It's all one central location.
The mayor said when it comes to filling potholes, the city is working on filling them when they can, in between rainstorms.
We have not had the weather to start properly patching. You do need some dry weather. You need the asphalt plants to cooperate, and just the late start to the summer cleanup because of the late winter, causing the delays. But we are out there in full force now, patching potholes. The spring cleanup, street sweeping is completed, and we're now going on the daily street sweeping.
And when it comes to cutting high grass, there is a process that must be followed.
And that, and along with the high grass, a lot of people call about the high grass, and they think that you call and we can go right on the person's property and cut the grass. Unfortunately, that's not the case. When we get the complaint, we then have to distribute it. We have to notify the owner of the property, give them up to 20 days to comply with the regulations, and then it would go to the magistrate. So it's not just there's a high grass, bang, we can go in there and cut the lawns. So it does take a lot of time and strenuous.
The city also has another email address for other complaints, or if you just need to reach out to the city, that is info@hazeltoncity.org. The hotlines and the email addresses are now working for the high grass and the potholes here in the city of Hazleton. But Mayor Cassatt said if you're going to give a tip and tell them where it is, you need to give them all the information. Maybe the street that they're on, if there's a building in front of them that has an address, or cross streets, so they can go out and find the problem areas, whether it's for potholes or high grass in the city of Hazleton. In Hazleton, for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
And speaking of streets in Hazleton, the Hazleton City Authority has announced that more than $191,000 in road repairs are on the way. HCA said streets that were ripped up by work done by their crews will be fixed within the next few weeks. The authority board voted unanimously last week to give Franzosa Trucking Company the go-ahead to proceed with repairs to dozens of streets. The company will make repairs to 36 streets in Hazleton, 14 streets in Hazel Township, 10 in West Hazleton, and 1 street in Delano. Residents of Hazleton are not happy with the new garbage hauler and have been making a number of complaints to Hazleton City Hall. Mayor Jeff Cassatt said the city does not have anything to do with the garbage contract. That is handled by Hazleton City Authority.
A few years ago, the city did turn over collection of the garbage and recycling to the city authority. So it is the city's problem because the city has the garbage in it. The collection of it and the billing is now the city authority's responsibilities. The old company distributed garbage cans that were pick-upable with the automated system that they had. So it basically suggests that a consumer or taxpayer throw away their old can. It was, insufficient for the purposes. When we switched over the companies, they no longer were ours, and county waste took theirs back, which left us with a big gap or a void in the garbage collection. Some residents still are awaiting a replacement can. The HCA is giving recycling cans out, but they still need to be picked up. The garbage cans, you have to purchase.
The HCA board did receive complaints about the late collection of trash this past week. HCA reminds garbage customers that 48-gallon and 64-gallon recycling containers with lids and wheels are available at HCA's office at no cost. The authority also has garbage cans for sale. PennDOT will provide money to move a water line that runs under Route 309 in McAdoo before they repave the road. According to officials, the water line is in the way of installing new stormwater drains that are part of the reconstructing project of 309. The state will pay for 90% of the project, leaving Klein Township Municipal Authority on the hook for about $130,000. The project is full-depth construction in which crews will dig down several feet and replace the subbase before paving. PennDOT said about 2 blocks will be constructed at a time. The water line will be relocated as the road is rebuilt. New handicapped ramps, traffic signals, and curbing are included, and a lot of the storm drainage will also be replaced. The curbing and drainage work will be done first. Coming up on WYLN News, numbers are going down on opioid prescriptions. Plus, the Chicago Cubs are off today. Their manager was in Hazleton. Julia Wiegand tells us what he talked about. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Clouds give way to clearing, the overnight low 49. Showers tomorrow, the high 76. Cloudy and 67 for Wednesday. Thursday, maybe some sun and 72. We'll be right back.
All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is honored to serve you during the Memorial Day sales event. Lease a new Jeep Compass for just $169 a month, or get up to $13,731 off a 2018 Ram 1500 Crew Cab during the Jeep Celebration event at All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, or online at allamericanjeep.net.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Are you in good hands? Call Gary McNeilis of Allstate Insurance for all your insurance needs. The McNeilis Agency has 2 locations to conveniently serve you, 1092 North Church Street in Hazel Township and Hometown Village Square in Hometown. Their quality, service-oriented agency will make sure you get the coverage you need at a price you can afford. Call in Hazel Township at 570-454-1981 or in Hometown at 570-668-5133.
Are you in good hands?
According to data released last week by the American Medical Association, Pennsylvania saw the second highest drop nationally in the number of opioid prescriptions in 2017. Opioid prescriptions declined by 9% in the U.S. overall between 2016 and 17. Pennsylvania experienced an even steeper drop, 14%, ranking just behind New Hampshire, who was 15.1%. According to state officials, access to Naloxone raising and the treatment capacity increasing, among other initiatives, has helped, but there's still more work to be done. The final phase of the Flight 93 National Memorial is underway and on track to open on the 17th anniversary of the plane's crash into a Pennsylvania field on 9/11. The final phase of the memorial in Shanksville will include a 93-foot tower at the entrance with wind chimes for each of the victims, as well as a grove of trees. It's called the Tower of Voices. It will be open to the public September 9th. Joe Madden spoke at Valley Country Club in Sugarloaf today for a news conference before teeing off for a golf tournament. Our Julia Wiegand was there with more.
Joe Madden took advantage of an off day on the Cubs' schedule to host the Try Not to Suck in the Valley golf tournament today at Valley Country Club in Sugarloaf, which benefited the Hazleton Integration Project. Madden tells his players that they're artists and wanted to deliver the same message this year with a different method, so the message never got stale. He chose art with a 3-pronged message. All the art pieces that have been created aren't only a message to his team, but make money for the foundation and promote art in Chicago. The money comes through Respect 90, an organization founded by Madden and his wife Jay. The distance from home plate to first base. Hazleton One Community Center had the chance to raise $30,000 to $40,000 today for him.
That's the one rule I have, is respect that distance, but then always remember respect begins at home. respect being the word that I think is almost becoming antiquated in our culture. We got to get back to respect. Just by living that word daily would probably solve a lot of problems that we have existing today. Just respecting one another. That's where I'm at personally right now. This is where I am professionally with the Cubs, and socially with the organization we're trying to do in the city and beyond. These are the kind of things that I'm thinking about right now.
HIP got to auction off one of the art pieces, Uncle Sam, which represents being yourself, because the more freedom given, the greater respect and discipline earned.
I just want to see relationships being built. I want to see communication. And I think compromise needs to be considered. Trust has to be built. Otherwise, nothing works. I don't care if you're talking about this city, the Cubs, the old Rays, whatever, your family. If you can't get to the point where you trust one another and you have open communication, it just doesn't work.
All art will be available June 15th on corkedbaseball.com. All money goes to the foundation, which is then distributed to all of Madden's different causes. Be sure to check out HazletonIntegrationProject.com for more information and a link to Respect 90's website. Reporting from Sugarloaf for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
And just as an insert right here, from golf and baseball to softball, we want to say congratulations to the Hazleton area varsity softball team in their 4-2 win today over Garnett Valley. Go Cougars, or Cougarettes, I should say. Coming up on Hudsondale's News Choice, bike and hike at Rails to Trails on Community and You, plus how visiting the WYLN Facebook page can score you tickets to the Bloomsburg Fair. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
Spring is here, so stop in and get everything you need to make your garden colorful and bright. Check out our incredible low prices only at Van Hoeken Greenhouses, Retail Garden Center, Lofty Road, McAdoo.
WYLN Sports broadcasting live at the Weatherly Hill Climb. WYLN Sports will take you up the hill, past the Devil's Hook, around the hairpin turn, and through the Dutchman. All the turn-by-turn coverage of the Weatherly Hill Climb live on WYLN TV 35.
Welcome to Community and You here on WYLN. Everyone, I'm Gary Perna, and we are out in the community today with Bob Skolsky, the Executive Director of Rails to Trails here, and we are at the trails. We're in the parking lot, and we have some visitors with us, Bob. We have a mama bear and her cub who usually here garden the parking lot, but we're going to talk about the hike and bike event that's going on, and I can't believe it. You said this is the 15th year for it.
15th year. I can't believe it either. It was originally started way back 15 years ago to thank all the volunteers who are helping develop the trail, but now here we are 15 years later. We got almost 8 miles of trail on the ground. We're looking to expand it into Eckley Miners Village in the very near future, and we're still on our quest to reach the Delaware Lehigh National Heritage Corridor down near Sandy Run and the Lehigh Gorge Trail. But this Saturday, June 9th, is our big event. Again, the 15th annual. It grows bigger every year. It's a completely free community event, and you don't see too many of those anymore. We have, we encourage everybody to get out on the trail to hike and bike. When they return from the trail, we have informational displays all throughout the parking lot, all outdoor related. Learn what to do if you get a tick on you when you're out walking, things like that. And then we have the free picnic, and the free picnic is hamburgers, hot dogs, meatballs from Genetti's Premier Catering, and all donated food that's available for everybody for free. We have a basket raffle that goes on. That's very popular. And one of our most popular events is we have the Second Chance Wildlife Center with critters that you might find on a trail. This year we have mammals. The mammals consist of, I believe we're going to have skunks, fox, possum, raccoons, animals such as that. The children and the adults and everyone could learn more about these animals, how they hibernate, what they do, etc., etc. Then we have other things. We have the Imagination Playground that's here from the YMCA for the children to play with, using their imagination to build whatever. And we have just a lot of different things going on.
And this is a great event for somebody who may have never been out on the trail here in Hazleton to come out and kind of experience it and learn more about the outdoors that are literally right in our backyard.
Very true, very true. And that's part of the event. After we switched it from, just thanking the volunteers, we wanted to get the community out. We wanted to show them the beautiful trail they have. I think it's one of the most beautiful trails in northeastern Pennsylvania. I might be prejudiced, but I have a lot of good reasons to say that too. We show a lot on our trail. We have the interpretive signage up. We have the benches. We have the picnic tables, picnic areas. So there's a lot to do. We're one of the few trails up in northeastern Pennsylvania that has play stations for the children and workout stations, exercise stations for anybody going out on the trail running or walking or whatever. So we have these added amenities. We have the environmental education area. But from what I hear this Saturday, the weather's going to be great. We encourage everybody to come out and just have a good time. Find out more about the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania, things you can do in the outdoors. We have streams around the trail here that have the native brook trout in them, and we have just about every form of wildlife that you're going to find in Pennsylvania on the Greater Hazleton Rails and Trails.
And Bob, if somebody wants to come out this Saturday, what time does it kick off and what time does it run till?
Okay, 11 a.m. We encourage everybody to be here for 11 a.m. because a lot of the free giveaways we have, are supplies, as supplies last. So the sooner you get here, the more sure you're going to get whatever you're looking for as a handout. But it starts at 11 a.m. We have officials. We start out with Reverend Jim DeRamus, who will mention who adopted benches such as this and tables and trees along the trail the previous year. They're all usually memorial trees. Very nice little service he has. And we also have public officials talk a little bit about the trail. Nothing longer than 15 minutes. Then we start everything. And the environmental walk will start. We're going to have probably around 40, 50 children on the environmental walk again, letting them learn about the outdoors they live in, because a lot of them don't, they really do not know what they have around them.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So there's a lot going on. And again, it is this Saturday, June 9th. You can come out, as Bob said, at 11 o'clock, and everything gets kicked off for this event. And you can enjoy nature on a nice day. And hopefully, Bob, we will not run into the real bears here on the Rails and Trails in Hazleton. Bob, thanks so much for coming out and talking with us.
You're very welcome, and thank you. Thank you for the community support that we get from you guys, and help promote everything that's happening out on the trail. These people don't know about it, they won't be here.
Exactly. And again, that's this Saturday, so make sure you come out and enjoy the Rails to Trails, a beautiful area we have here in the Greater Hazleton area. Thanks for joining us on Community and You. We'll see you next time.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600. Rita's Italian Ice Hazelton, located in the plaza near Walmart, is open for the season. Visit Rita's Italian Ice in Hazelton and vote for your favorite flavor teams to score special deals on the winner. Rita's of Hazelton supporting all area sports teams. Wyln TV 35 is looking to hire a highly motivated, energetic salesperson for the Hazelton, Wilkes-Barre, and surrounding areas. Send your resume to the email or the address on your screen. Wyln is an equal opportunity employer.
3 days of fun activities for the whole family set to take place at the 2018 Berwick Area Regatta. A carnival will kick off Friday, June 22nd, 4 p.m. and run through Sunday the 24th until 3 p.m. Saturday continues with an all-day car cruise and paddle for the Gold Kayak and Canoe Race at 2 p.m. High-speed boat racing taking place Saturday from 10 a.m. till 5 and Sunday from 10 till 3. The event, hosted by the Berwick Boat Club and the American Powerboat Association, it benefits the Columbia County Traveling Library and Venture Crew 22. So make sure you bring out the whole family to Riverfront Park on South Eaton Street in Berwick. That's the weekend of June 22nd through the 24th. We'll be telling you more about that before it gets here. Golfers will be teeing off at the 28th annual Palermo Heart to Heart Golf event. It's in support of children with cancer and other serious illnesses. This event is taking place on Sunday, July 8th at the Sugarloaf Golf Club. You can start your day off with breakfast at 9:30, followed by tee off at 11 a.m. Over 130 golfers are expected to attend this year's golf outing. Parents of children enrolled in the Beads of Courage will be speaking during the program. The day wraps up with a dinner and award ceremony at 4:30, and that will be at the Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. If you would like more information on that event, you can visit palermofoundation.org. And finally, tonight, WYLM teaming up once again with the Bloomsburg Fair to give you a chance to attend the fair and one of their great events. Now, all you have to do is visit the WYLN News Facebook page, like and share the post that you're seeing right there on your screen, and one lucky winner will be chosen at random. That winner will be announced right here on WYLN News at 5:30 Friday, June 8th, as well as on our Facebook page. The giveaway is 2 tickets for the tractor pull event and gate admission. Again, you want to visit the WYLN News Facebook page, like and share it, and good luck. Now stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
Enter for a chance to win 2 tractor pull tickets plus gate admission to the Bloomsburg Fair. All you have to do is like WYL News on Facebook and share this post when you see it. You'll be entered for a chance to win. A random person will be chosen on Friday, June 8th, and the winner will be announced on the news and Facebook. Don't miss this. WYLN and the Bloomsburg Fair. The McAdoo Fire Company's annual bazaar is June 14th through the 16th. June 14th, entertainment is Stillwater Unplugged. June 15th, entertainment is North of 40. And June 16th, entertainment is Toolshed Jack and Just Us Polka Band. Come to the McAdoo Fire Company's annual bazaar in McAdoo. Monday, June 11th at 7:30 p.m., the United States Air Force Heritage of America Band will be hosting a concert at the Wiltsey Center on North Wyoming Street in Hazelton. This concert by the Heritage Winds will be a free concert featuring the world's finest active duty musicians performing modern woodwind compositions and classic favorites for all to enjoy. Monday, June 11th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are free and available at Boscov's at the Laurel Mall and also could be printed from Eventbrite.com.